All right, now wrestling fans, with me a man, you'll be seeing him in action in just a matter of minutes. They call him Bulldog Bob Brown out of Kansas City. Bob, before we even get into your tremendous wrestling background, first off, why the name Bulldog Bob Brown?
Well, I look like a bulldog, and when I get in the ring, I'm like a bulldog, and hey, it's been with me for years, and I might as well stick with it. You know, the AWA is probably the strongest wrestling association right across the world now, and of course, it's going to go right across Canada, and I can name you one big city, you know, that they're just waiting for me to be there, and that's Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The new promotions is going to take over, and all I can tell you is they're coming up with the big bucks. They've been trying to get me for years, and here I am, and I'm going to make my move right here in Canada. To a lot of people that don't like the idea when they hear the Bulldogs coming, because of course, hey, I'm a lean, mean machine, and when I get in the ring, I stop at nothing. I'm talking about guys like Martel. Yeah, he's in big trouble. Ric Flair's in big trouble. Hey, you got your tag team champions, probably two of the greatest competitors in the world, the Ward Warriors. Hey, you got them. When you talk about AWA, it's all over the country, and I'm going to tell you, they got the greatest talent in the world, and they're going to put it to good use right here, right across Canada. And Vancouver, I'm going to make it the #1 stop for me.
Now, Bob Brown, having not seen you wrestle myself, your reputation, one of the most tenacious wrestlers inside of the ring.
Well, I came up the hard way. I never got nothing for nothing. I don't want anybody to give me nothing for nothing. I'm just going to go out. I'm going to take it. You know, professional wrestling is tough. You know, like the old Harry Truman says, if it's too hot in the kitchen, get out. Well, that's my theory, too. I go in the ring, I go in to win. And I win, I do, at my very, very best. And there's not a wrestler that you'll talk to across the country that don't know the name Bulldog Bob Brown. I'm a tough individual. And I'm not bragging about myself. I do my bragging in the ring. And all I can tell you is I'm looking forward to coming back to Canada.
All right, now, Bob Brown, I understand you have held a number of major wrestling titles. If you would enlighten not only the fans but myself as well as to what those were.
Well, I've won so many titles I can't even name them. I had every major title in Canada 5-6 years ago, and right now I'm the United States Tag Team Champions along with my partner Marty Jannetty, and all I can tell you is it's been great, and there's nothing that I haven't done. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get more, because here is where the competition is, right here in Canada.
All right, now let me ask you this. A great number of wrestlers have tremendous submission holds. Blackjack Lanza uses a brain buster. Nick Bockwinkel, a sleeper hold. Anything you use along those lines?
You'll see it coming up. One of the most devastating pile drivers in the world of professional wrestling.
All right, wrestling fans, Bulldog Bob Brown out of Kansas City, former United States heavyweight champion, currently United States tag team champion. He will be coming up next right here on TSN. Certainly you'll see each and every week the AWA, the Major League of Professional Wrestling. Now stay with us, Bulldog Bob Brown next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this first bout, one fall of 15-minute time limit. Introducing, first of all, out of Salem, Massachusetts, at 305 pounds, here's Mad Mountain Mike. And his opponent at 252 pounds, out of Kansas City, Missouri, former United States heavyweight champion, Bulldog Bob Brown. One fall, 15-minute time limit. Your referee, Joe Fiorina, now down to ringside, and Blackjack Lanza.
Thank you, Ken. Once again, we're privileged to see Bulldog Bob Brown, extremely tough, seasoned veteran. He's met them all. He's an ex-champion. He's an extremely tough competitor. He knows all the tricks. He's mean. He can be compassionate. A lot of people hate him, and a lot of people like him.
Of course, one thing we know, Blackjack Lanza, the talk of the wrestling world has been what took place just a few weeks back. Most people feel it was Bulldog Bob Brown that was responsible for Harley Race not becoming world champion for the 8th time.
Well, that's what they say. I did not see the match. I don't know really. I really hate to comment on it, but one thing we do know, he is tough and he is strong. Here he comes.
Now right there, before the bell rings, a prime example. Bulldog Bob Brown has certainly changed his style, but becoming very aggressive, throwing the rule book right out the windows. He goes right after Man Mountain Mike and hammers away at his head into the turnbuckle. Again, you see Bob Brown continuing hammering right away. Mad Mountain Mike, no mercy, Blackjack Lanza, your thoughts on what suddenly has brought the change in Bulldog Bob Brown?
Well, I don't know if he brought any change in Bob Brown, the Bulldog, but he's done this a number of times, and you really don't know how to take him, how he's going to come out in a match. One thing you do know, when you've wrestled him, you've been in a fight, and Man Mountain Mike is finding out just how tough this guy is.
Now look at it right off the bat. He sets him up for a pile driver. Less than a minute into this one. Goes for the cover. Count of one. Count of two. Now you can see it. Blackjack Lanza. It certainly looked like Bob Brown could have pinned him. Deliberately picked him up.
Well, he's got 300 pounds coming down on his neck and head.
Now again goes for the cover. And this time he keeps it. A count of three. Absolutely unbelievable. A time of 1 minute and 4 seconds. Bulldog Bob Brown the winner.
Well, he wasn't happy in just winning them. Winning this match, what he wanted to do is completely cripple him, and he wasn't about to.
Now here's the replay right there. Now this looks like the start of the first pile driver. There you see Bob Brown deliberately picking him up. Now he'll set him up one more time. One of the most vicious holds in all of wrestling, the pile driver, but your winner, Bulldog Bob Brown.
Record time.